3 of the 16 players at my round table are secretly traitors. The rest of you are faithfuls. Now is the time to banish one player who you suspect of being a traitor. Will you succeed, or will the traitors slip through your fingers? Players, the floor is yours. No, I just had to cough. We need to be logical if we want any hope of catching a traitor. Exactly. Now at breakfast, when we learned the traitors had murdered Brian, did anyone notice any suspicious behavior? I did. Digby's reaction was very sus. Me? What did I do? Nothing. You had no reaction to Brian getting murdered. That's not normal. I was sobbing. That's not normal either. Brian wasn't literally murdered. He was eliminated from a TV game show. In fact, we should all be happy that it was him and not us, because with his death, each of our chances of winning the game goes up by roughly 6%. Only a traitor would turn murder into a math problem. All in favor of voting him out? Okay, wait, no. Digby is not a traitor. What's the one thing traitors have to be good at? Being a murderous, evil scoundrel. Lying, right. And Digby seems unable to lie. Like, he's the kind of guy who would give you a brutally honest answer when you ask how you look in a pair of jeans. My wife put you up to this, didn't she? She's right. He's too oblivious to social norms to be a traitor. Okay, I get it. Who do you think is a traitor, Genevieve? I don't know. That's exactly what a traitor would say. We've been here one day. I'm not even sure I remember everyone's name. I mean, I think I do, but I never use names anyway because I'm always worried about getting them wrong. I never even try to learn them. What's my name? Mike? Constantine. See, I told you. Maybe not using names is your way of creating emotional distance so you don't feel bad when you murder us. No, I'm a faithful. Though you might have a point about the emotional distance part. I have a hard time letting people in. Aw, honey. Okay, this is getting us nowhere fast. Does anyone have any useful information? I've got something. Oh, what? Has she been here the whole time? Yes, I have been here the whole time. It's not my fault if you haven't noticed me. Anyway, I get strong traitor vibes from you, Steve. Okay. No way. Steve is 100% faithful. I trust Steve with my life. Steve is much too virtuous to be a traitor. I sat next to Steve at breakfast, and when we found out Brian got murdered, he laughed and said, "Bye-bye, Brian," in this creepy voice. The dastardly traitor. He isn't. Give Steve a chance to defend himself. Steve? I said bye-bye, Brian, because I never got a chance to say goodbye. Oh. No. He said it in this creepy voice like Sid from the original Toy Story. Oh. Sid is so scary. He is. He is. Give Steve a break. Can't you see he's broken up over the in-game death of his friend? Bye-bye, Brian. He did it again! Who else would accuse faithful Steve of being a traitor but a traitor? That is traitor behavior. No, Walter, if I was a traitor, I would have murdered you because you annoy the crap out of me. Okay. Who do you think is the murderer, Charles? Who is Charles? I did it again. The guy right there who we've been talking about. Steve? Steve, yes, thank you. We've said his name like 10 times in the last minute. I said I'm sorry. Anyway, who do you think is the traitor? Steve? No. See? It wasn't a yes or no question. Steve's heart is too pure to fathom the concept that people could be so horrible and monstrous and despicable that they could be traitors. That's right. So can we just acknowledge that this is a game and the traitors are not actually evil people? Who would feel the need to say traitors aren't evil except an evil traitor? Sometimes this feels less like a TV show and more like an unethical psychological experiment. I think what Genevieve was trying to say is that if we continue to play this game emotionally, the traitors are going to win because they're playing it logically. And how would you know what kind of game the traitors are playing, Spencer? First-hand knowledge, perhaps? I came into this show fully prepared to be a traitor. I had a whole game plan worked out. I would have wiped the floor with you people. Unfortunately, I did not get selected to be a traitor. Instead, I got stuck with all the brain-dead faithfuls banging my head against the wall while the traitors actually got to have some fun. Harsh but fair. Okay, let me throw my hot take out there. I am suspicious of our boy Walter. Walter? He's too nice. He's a phony! Okay, yes, being a nice person is essentially suppressing your true emotions and feelings and being a phony, but I do that all the time, not because I'm a traitor. He literally just said, I'm a traitor. Got him. No! Walter is not a traitor. Ah, this is painful. How do you know he's not a traitor? He barely knows what's going on. He'd be the worst traitor of all time. Ah, that's a good point. Or maybe I'm just playing everybody and you're the biggest sucker of all time. How dare you? Well, at this point, Walter would be playing a double bluff and there's no way he could pull that off. Oh, I can pull off a double bluff, okay? You couldn't pull off finding your way out of a paper bag. You guys are gonna be really sorry you didn't banish me when you had a chance. I think we should be suspicious of the one person around this table who has not said a single word. I have said 3 words so far. I'm talking about Grandpa. Which Grandpa? You're the only one here. Oh, and what are we talking about here? Did we get menus yet? Okay, so this is a reality show called The Traitors, and you're on it, unfortunately. Oh, that's right. Yes, I am a traitor. I was right. You're not supposed to just tell us you're a traitor. No, wait a second. How do I know that I'm a traitor again? Oh my gosh. If you killed Brian last night. Bye-bye, Brian. Steve said it again. He is grieving, Iris. Brian's dead. Well, that's too bad. Was it expected? They can't let this go to air, can they? Well, like I just said, I am 100% faithful. That's not what you just said. The traitors have to stay up real late for their secret meetings, and I couldn't do that every night. By 8 o'clock, I'm in bed, falling asleep to the talking heads on TV arguing over politics. It's 9 right now. And those traitor meetings drag on, let me tell you. Last night, it was past midnight before Stephen Blueshirt could decide to murder Brian. So you are a traitor? Me? Yes! What I was a traitor to the traitors. So you pretended to be a traitor, but you're actually a faithful? I was a double agent just like back in the war. Vietnam? World War I. You'd have to be like 125. Yeah, probably. Okay, well, it's clear. The traitors are Steve and Blueshirt. I'm not a traitor! And I have a name. Steve is 110% faithful. I trust Steve with my life. Steve has a heart of gold and could never, ever be a two-timing traitor like I could be. You're just gonna ignore all the evidence against Steve because you have an emotional attachment to him? It would seem so. Well, at least you're consistently illogical. Allow me to point out that being a double agent is not a thing in this game. So Grandpa is lying to us and is in fact a traitor. No, I'm sorry, what did she say? Come on, look at him. Do you really think Grandpa could be a traitor? If Grandpa got chosen over me to be a traitor, I will be livid. I honestly don't know if Grandpa is a traitor or if he's just suffering from severe cognitive decline due to being 125 years old. My cognition is perfect. I am number 3 on the worldwide leaderboard for the hit mobile game Smackin' Bunnies. Wow. Maybe I was wrong about Grandpa. I saw Dose Traitors. Blue Short? Hey, my name is Blue Shirt! My name is... And Steve. I'm not Steve. I look nothing like Steve. Grandpa said he saw you there, and he's number 3 on the leaderboard for Smackin' Bunnies, so... He called me Steve. You called Constantine Mike. And it kind of hurt my feelings. He put me on the spot and I got flustered, okay? Let me ask you all something. Who else would get flustered except a traitor? Butt out, George. George. Walter. Dang it. I'll make this easy, everyone. Please vote for me. I'd like to go home as soon as possible so I can start working through the trauma of being on this show with my therapist. For the record, my name is... The time for deliberation is over. Are you kidding me? Players, write down who you think should be banished from my castle forever. The votes are locked in. Players, let's see who you've chosen to banish. Iris, tell us who you voted for and why. Steve, I voted for you because it's extremely obvious. Next, Venetia, who did you vote for? Blue Shirt, sorry, I know it's a little ironic. No apology needed. Minta, please reveal your vote. I voted for Genevieve, sorry. I just didn't know who to vote for, and you were the last person named, so you voted for me due to the psychological phenomenon known as the recency effect. That's great. I didn't understand anything she just said. Walter. Genevieve, because you called me George. I can't believe this. Philomena. Genevieve, yeah, I don't know if you're a traitor, but I wouldn't feel too bad about you getting banished either way. Thanks. Cam. I voted for Blue Shirt, but I put a broken heart to dot the I to show that I'm sad about it. Genevieve. Steve. It's like he went to ChatGPT and asked, what are the signs someone is a traitor, and then did all those things. No, I didn't. That's 2 votes for Steve, 2 votes for blue shirt. Okay, I know you know my name. And 3 votes for Genevieve. It's unflippin' believable. I don't think blue shirt's a traitor, but he asked us to vote for him, so. You are a gentleman and a scholar. Blue shirt, Steve. Grandpa. Oh, well, this was a hard decision, but I'll take the sea bass. Okay, blue shirt. I wish I could vote for me, but instead I'll vote for your mom. Tristan, who did you vote for? And if it's a joke, I might strike you. No joke. Genevieve, you got suspiciously nervous when the heat was on you. I get nervous when the heat isn't on me. That's just how I am. I'm a nervous person. Steve, who did you vote for? And why? Bye-bye, Brian. Oh my gosh. Spencer. Grandpa. Which one? We gotta get rid of him, even if he's a faithful. I don't care. He makes deliberation so confusing and laborious. There's no chance we're ever gonna get a traitor with him around. You are so mean. I know. Thank you. And that's why I should have been a traitor. But the show screwed up and picked 3 of you jokers and clowns. And one of them could be me, just saying. The statistical probability of you being a traitor is negative infinity%. Oh, bless your heart. Bless it. That's 3 votes for Steve. 4 votes for blue shirt. It's blue. 4 votes for Genevieve. 1 vote for Grandpa. 1 vote for bye-bye Brian. 1 vote for your mom. And a dinner order for Seabass. I'm awake. Only 1 vote remains. PJ, if you voted for blue shirt or Genevieve, they will be banished from my castle forever. PJ, reveal your vote to us now. Wow. I've got the power. Anytime. Don't ruin this for me. It is with great pleasure that I cast the deciding vote and crush the hopes and dreams of... She voted for blue shirt. Back off, Spencer! Yes! So long, suckers! Blue shirt, come down to the circle of truth and reveal to us, are you a faithful or a traitor? Well, first of all, thank you all for nothing. You're welcome. I met nobody that I liked and hated every second of this. You burn those bridges, dog. And I am and always have been. It's a little awkward because the circle of truth is behind me. Oh, faithful. Guys, come on. Do you really think I was a traitor? Give me a break. And my name is... Players, the traitors have slipped through your fingers. I'll just go. Do try to do better tomorrow. Why'd you dummies vote for blue shirt? He literally asked us to. You old fool, you led us astray. He did. He did. Ashtray. Sorry, I don't have one. I switched over to vapes. You're about to need to switch to life support. I feel like a ding-dong bell. Why did I listen to anything Grandpa said? He voted for Seabass. Poor blue shirt. And who got us voting for him? Grandpapa. Well, I can't vote for Grandpa. He's like 125 years old. If we do not get Grandpa banished next time, I will literally flip the round table over. I know it's a gigantic table made of solid wood and I'm only 5 feet tall and 90 pounds, but I'll do it. I'll be so angry. The adrenaline will make me be able to do it. And I'll tell everyone to get out of the room first because it's going to be kind of dangerous. I'm telling you, Grandpa's got to go or I'm going to flip over the round table. I'll do it. I am playing the greatest double bluff since World War I. I told everyone point blank that I am a traitor and they won't believe me because they think I'm too old and senile. I am gonna win this whole thing. I just need to find a way to take out those other 2 traitors. I could really use that money because I'm still paying off my student loans from like 1917. This is the nicest Cracker Barrel I've ever been to, and I've been to quite a few, let me tell you. I'm positive of 2 things. 1, Steve is a traitor, and B, everyone else is an imbecile. I would bet my life savings that Steve is a traitor. My life savings is $37 and change that I keep in a piggy bank. Why do people think I'm a traitor? I'm just being my authentic self. Brian was the only one who understood me. Bye-bye, Brian. The only people I think for sure are faithfuls are me, clearly, Steve, whom I trust with my life, Walter, because... Walter. I could be a traitor. I'd be an amazing traitor. I mean, I'm like so good at lying and Deception, oh, who am I kidding? I feel like I'm gonna throw up just talking about it. And Minta, she's not strategic enough to be a traitor. I can tell Grandpa is going to play this game dirty, so I need to stab him in the back first. Literally, if necessary. Okay, not literally. I realize that's probably not legal for me to say. I think I've figured it out. The traitors are Grandpa, Minta, and I never learned the third person's name. It doesn't matter, no one's gonna listen to me anyway. Whew, after that round table, I think I am in danger of getting murdered. Because the traitors are gonna want to get rid of a guy like me who's clearly got the biggest brain in the room. You know, I still have no idea who the traitors are. This game really makes you lose faith in humanity. Not that I had that much to begin with. This was actually my whole strategy coming into the game, to talk so openly about wanting to be a traitor that everyone would just assume I was a faithful because no traitor would ever want to call that much attention to themselves. And what do you know? Not once did my name come up. No one suspects I'm a traitor. It's the perfect strategy. Which is why it's so infuriating that you people didn't pick me to be a traitor! I'm so glad I could help save Steve from banishment because he's such a nice guy. Plus, as long as he's around, people are gonna keep accusing him of being a traitor, which will keep everyone off the scent of us real traitors.
Strangers come to town.